check. Mic, check. Mic, check. A mic, check. A mic, check. Let me make sure I can hear myself over here. Yeah, I can. Yeah, mic, check. I said mic, check. Let me tilt this camera up a tiny bit. We have one person watching. Who is that person? I wonder if it's me, because I'm also logged into the live stream. This is so cool, man. This is such a dope thing set up right here. It's crazy. Let's turn this reverb down a little. We say mic and check. Let me promote my Patreon in the chat. Alright now. Say teaching chords live on Patreon. Patreon.com/Khordmaster. A Khordmaster. A Khordmaster. And that's my name, a Khordmaster. www.patreon.com/Khordmaster. A Khordmaster. A year. Teenage engineering is the dopest company in the land, and I don't work for them, but I just wanna make sure that people know that teenage engineering is the dopest company in the land, and I don't work for them, but their equipment is unmatched. It's unmatched. Their equipment is unmatched. I'm about to freestyle a little bit right now by just talking about whatever comes to my mind. Wait a sec, that is freestyling, but I'm not claiming that it's gonna sound dope. I'm just gonna down dope. I wish that I had a word right there that rhymed with dope, and I didn't, but it's okay, because I'm trying to promote my Patreon in the chat, because it's the most alright, let me see. Teaching chords live on Patreon. Teaching chords live on Patreon. I'm teaching chords live on Patreon every Sunday. Let me give my folks a shout out. We got Princess AG in the building. We got Obina in the building. And we got my man Xavier. Me and him had a chat the other day. Well, actually, it was about a month ago, and he started telling me that he wanted to learn some chords, and I told, this is so fire. Yeah, that's cool. When I'm freestyling and I wanna say something that's really intense, I could drop that volume from the song and make it go a little something like this. Bring it back, y'all. I'll bring it back. Make sure this is still sound. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I'm about to keep on making this music right here sound so dope. Let's go. My man Brad Tennant just messaged me back on Instagram. Let's read it on the gram. It says, it's going good. Had a busy August, but looks like my schedule is gonna chill after this weekend. So I should hopefully be able to finish some new website and launch the new merch and 2 new OP1 packs in the next week. book or so, then it will be time to switch gears back into video mode. Been working on a few beats that I'm excited to put out there. Hope all is well with the new little family! Exclamation mark. Yo, that's important to hit people up when you haven't heard from them in a while, to make sure everything is going well. Yeah, it's going well. My man Brad Tennant, he has one of the best Instagram pages that I've seen in a while, and his little intro on his YouTube channel made me laugh mad loud because it was hilarious, and it reminded me of Eric Andre and that other weird humor that I appreciate. And I know that it's not 8:00, it's 10 o'clock, and this beat right here is sounding something intense. Yo, this is just mad dope to me, man. I'm sorry. So let me turn this volume down. One sec. Mic check. Yeah, so now that I can do this on a live stream and have y'all hear me clear and crisp, let me turn that reverb down real quick. Oh, we can just turn it off. But yeah, now that I can do this and have, like, this thing right here is just, jeez, man. I can do so much with this. And I mean, I can just freestyle over my beats and not care about anything because it's just fun and it sounds good, like the quality. Now, what I want to get into doing soonish is I want to, connect this to my iPad. Maybe today I'll do that and connect this to Luby Pro and be able to do some things with that as well. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just, in order to loop on something like Luby Pro with my voice and doing the things that I'm doing here, I would need a second mixer, which I have. And I'm just thinking out loud for a second. I think if I were to connect my iPad to my Roland Go Mixer Pro, let me grab it, one sec. So I'm just thinking out loud, but yeah, if I connect this to my iPad and then connect the output of this to one of the inputs of the TX6, I think that's all I really need to do. And I think I may actually do that right now. Why the heck not, right? And the idea is to, oh no, that's, the only issue with that, I think it needs to be the opposite way. I think everything needs to be coming into here. So I think this needs to get connected to my iPad, and then I need to stream from this to my phone, so that. But I may not do it right now, just because I just want to kind of rock with this little minimalist setup that I have here, and I kind of want to even connect my OP1 to this setup right now as well. So let me do that real quick. In the meantime, why don't you just keep listening to my music? Tangled up right now, and let me turn my volume up and get my reverb back going on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's see. Benjamin, what's going on, bro? Let's go ahead and turn this ducking feature off right now. Yeah. We got my man B jamming since birth in the house, and he says, what's up? And I want to know that same exact thing from him. Yo, what's going on, Benjamin? How you doing? How's your Friday going? Let me see something here. Let's see. We can be like, yeah, there we go. Damn, that was loud. So my man Benjamin just said he started work because he lives on a different coast from Khordmaster. He lives on the west coast, I think California if I'm not mistaken. And he also says, figure there is no better way to start. I'ma take that as a compliment. I think he's referring to my man Khordmaster's live stream. And yo, my man Benjamin been rocking with the PO and the SP404. I don't know if those numbers are correct, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Check it. Yo, my man Benjamin said yes sir, and I'm waiting for him to say another message, which is probably gonna correct the last thing that I said. Yeah, we waiting for it. We waiting for the correction, because I know that SP model number that I just dropped was not the correct one, and I want to know what it is, so that next time I refer to it, it's gonna get all that in one little. Let me make sure we're still good. Hang on. So it sure did. Stream froze, but it's back now. I think it's back now. I hope it's back now. But if it isn't, that's probably a sign for me to go to this bagel shop next door and get a pork roll, egg and cheese, or sausage, egg and cheese, or bacon, egg and cheese, or all three. And I want it to be. That beat is dope. Let me see what else I got on here. Oh, we can just switch to something like this. About to hit things up. Ooh. Doom. So my man Benjamin asked a question. He said, so you haven't had any issues with button sticking on your OPZ? I'm assuming that question comes from Facebook or Reddit forums. I have actually have had a little bit of that type of issue with my first OPZ, but this one that I have is my second OPZ, and I haven't had any such issues with this one. It's been pretty perfect, and just to make sure that whoever is watching doesn't think that I am just saying it because I'm a TE fanboy. Yes, that is correct. I'm going to show you a small issue that I have with this OPZ, and it's on the back of my model. It is this little yellow screw right here that I tried to turn counterclockwise, but it did not work properly, so now it is broken. But you know, oh what, it doesn't matter at all, because the other three work with no issues. And when I want to replace this module, all I need to do is turn each of these three things a little counterclockwise and then pull off he. The only reason I said he is because it rhymed with the previous word I said. I'm losing my mind. I don't know why I said that I'm losing my mind, because I am not. And it's time for this beat to switch to something different. Benjamin found it funny, and so did I. I need a faster tempo, so let's hit number 3. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like this one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Justin, what up? See, to be able to do that, to be able to just press that button and just be like, yo, let's get that volume down so I can answer this question. Here we go, yo, my man Justin Lipsy says, are you at work or your studio space? Yo, my work is my studio. This spot right here that I'm renting is my brand new office slash music space, and I'm absolutely loving it so very much. If you look right beyond to the left of me, there is another section right over there where I met this guy yesterday, and he was mad dope because there was about 5 or 6 things that we talked about that we have in common. Let me break them down right there for you. He's another black male just like me. He has a wifey, I mean a wifer, and he likes Nintendo as well as me. And he's a Super Smash Brothers player like me. And he also makes music on his spare time. The only difference between him and I on that front is I make music on my spare time, and on my other time music is my whole life, and I'm one shot. Okay, and the other thing about him is that he is an engineer too, so it was really dope. I had a really good conversation with him yesterday. So you said hysterical. I am addicted to Zelda. Ooh, fire. So Breath of the Wild. I have interesting thoughts on that. Love the game. I mean, it's completely and utterly just mind blowing. The fact that you can kind of do anything in that game. And it was there was minimal, if any, bugs in such a vast open world. Is just incredible. They added N64, Super Nintendo, NES, Sega Genesis games. Yeah, okay, mostly because I love the older games. And you said you got me a Nintendo Switch. Fire. Yeah, they did add the old games, and I like dabbling with the old stuff from time to time, but I've never been someone that really goes back to like old games and replays them just because I'm like I want to when I have time and when I want to play something I want to experience something new. That's not, of course, including my 1,000 plus. Goddamn, did it just freeze again? My 1,000 plus hours in Super Smash Brothers, which I guess that's a little bit different. I guess I can hit stop. And I just bought the Arturo's Polybrute. It was between that and Open One Field. This makes me want. Ooh, so I gotta look that up. Arturo's. I think that's Arteria, right? If I'm not mistaken. Arteria, Mike. You said Polybrute? Let me look that up. Because I'm always down to check out some new gear. You know what I'm saying? Polybrute. So you said you're thinking about the OP1 Field. So this is the original, the OG OP1. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna release it. Oh shit, this looks dope, man. Wow, that's fire. That looks really cool. I mean, wow, this has like a yo, this is dope, man. This has like a straight up like a grid sequencer built into it. I never seen this before. This thing looks crazy. I mean, I would get this over the OP1 Field personally. Um, Looking forward to the Tetris. Ooh, yo, when that comes out, Benjamin, we gotta. I'm down to play with you online if you want. I have that. I didn't even know that was coming to Switch. Let me look that up too. Tetris Connect on Switch. Yeah, I did not know that that was coming to Switch. Wow. Actually, maybe I did know that, and I think it looks like it's already out now. Game for Nintendo Switch. Either way, yeah, that game is amazing. The music in that game is just unbelievably dope and inspiring. I have it for PS4 and PS5, November 17th. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, the music in there is just it's crazy. It's like so good. And my buddy plays it on the VR headset, and he said that is just that's like next level, like even better. Also, why don't we go ahead and just turn this light on really quick? I got myself a new light over here. If I can find where the button is without having to go all the way around, I don't think I can. All right. So we got a light that I just turned on. Let's see how this, if I look better or what. Yeah, I guess that's, I mean, I don't know if it's better. It might be too bright. Who knows? We'll just let it rock. Actually, it's too bright for me. Not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of the light, but just not a fan of it being this bright right now. I gotta get used to these. Oh, it's this one maybe? No. Oh, that's the color. And then this changes. Wait, why is it not going down? Oh, no, it is. Yeah, that polybrute looks insane. That thing looks crazy. See, I'm not. They ain't no more gear I'm getting anytime soon. Now, like with this setup that I have here, and I've been talking about this a lot lately, and I don't want anyone to go out and just buy this, but I want people to take a closer look who are content creators from the music in the music space, because I just filmed a video today that will be coming out soonish, maybe probably next week. But to give you guys a little preview on it, it I just talk about how I've been wanting something like this for so long, to be able to do exactly what I'm doing here, to set up a live stream or set up a way to record content and have the quality be like great. Like I think hopefully you guys are seeing and hearing like it looks hopefully it looks good, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know it sounds good, and you know the look it has to do with the camera. I might actually see myself switching this 12 Pro potentially to depending on what the 14 I guess that comes out that they unveil next week. So I may look to that if it's 8K and all this craziness. Like I might actually consider that. But yeah, just having this, and I just have one cable going to my phone. As you can see, I have this M1 headset that I'm able to talk through, and it sounds great, and I can control levels so quickly and easily on here. I'm just like, yo, like this is it's one of these. This is the second time where Teenage Engineering has sent me something that if they hadn't sent it, I don't think or I don't know if I would have purchased it. And which is the OB4 and this, and these are two of my most exciting pieces of equipment that I currently own. Just because, like I said, this is bringing everything together. If I wanted right now, I could very well connect my iPad right to this mix and just be jamming out on something on there if I wanted to, and I've done that before. But this is more of a hardware-based, setup and hardware-based feel that I have going on here. So yeah, so super excited. You said SP44 is amazing. Been producing for 15 years and just dropped my first single ever on DSPs. So let me know what DSPs is, and congratulations on the drop. My wife said I had to drop music after I bought that. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, and let me know where I can listen to it. I don't know if you're in my Discord or not. Um, but you can drop it here, I guess. I think the live replay will be available later for me to check out. Definitely would love to check it out. And yeah, just want to be in same with you, Benjamin. Like, with this channel and with the stuff that I'm doing now, like I want to, and I'm going to be starting a newsletter soon, actually, as well, which I think will be great to be able to keep people up to date with stuff and just connect with people, right? Um, I want to know what people who vibe with what I'm doing. I want to know what they're working on and what they're up to, and check out, and support and stuff like that. And that's kind of the Patreon that I started, where we're meeting on Sundays now, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is, I'm paying attention to the details because that's something that I genuinely look forward to hosting. And there's three people in there right now. Shout out to Princess, AG, Xavier, and Obina, who are three members of my Patreon family. And yeah, teaching chords. teaching music production, mostly right now just chord-based information that they can use in their music compositions and stuff. And so forming that community has been extraordinarily exciting for me. And I'm actually working on something directly with the folks over at Patreon right now. They tapped me for a club, which like A stands for Accountability Club. I think that's something that they started, which basically lets me form a Patreon club that will meet very similar to like my Patreon, except it'll be geared for a different group of people. And the proposition or the proposal that I sent to them is music creators. I think it would be dope to. I also think it would be really good to do like an entrepreneurial one, because that's also something I'm super excited and have a lot of information about and stuff, to share and as well as learn. But yeah, music is going to be like probably I think 15 or so people in there that we'll meet, and we'll just be able to share stuff that we're working on, and information that we learned that are beneficial. Like for example, the stuff going on with Instagram right now, and how like the climate, from what I can see, uh, for creators on Instagram is like people are not feeling a lot of the things Instagram is doing. And I was watching some of Adam Mosseri's videos. I watch him pretty much every week that he drops, and I think the videos are great that he puts out. But it's just the information that he's sharing is not necessarily what we want to hear. Let me give you guys an example. So Instagram right now is not a place where we can sort of communicate effectively with the people that follow me. So for example, say for example, if some of you guys right now who are watching this follow me on Instagram, I can't even expect that if I put something up on Instagram like a story or whatever, that you guys are more than likely going to be notified or even will ever see it in a reasonable amount of time. Just because the way their algorithms work is just super confusing, and it takes away from the creativity process, in my personal opinion. And look at this. This turned into like a whole social media sort of thing. But from my end, like understanding that I'm a content creator and that I like having the outlet to be able to put stuff out there, but I pay attention to the details of that. I don't know if anxiety is the word, but sometimes it's just not exciting to post something because maybe it's not good enough. Maybe it's not good enough. And I'm not saying everything I put out, everything everyone puts out needs to be, amplified to the nth degree. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that people who follow me, they should see it. They follow me for a reason. And so, there should be an opportunity or better opportunity for them to be able to come across the content that's made. So it looks like they're trying to make some changes. I also think that the feed, the fact that they just implemented a second feed where a lot of people don't even know about it, but if you click on the Instagram symbol at the top, you can change from following to favorites. So following is like it's going to show you what they call chronological view of people that you're following, even though it doesn't even feel like that because there's ads and there's other sponsored and recommended and all these things in there. Which, by the way, the recommended thing, I'm a fan of it if it's done correctly. Oh, you said digital streaming platform. Yeah, let me know. Let me know where I can watch it. You might be a little bit behind if you just responded to that. Um, but So someone says, would it hurt you if you gave Instagram a rest for like a month? What's it doing for you? Great question. So I think that doing that would not hurt. I think that would help. I've done that in the past, and I could potentially see myself doing it again relatively soon. I think that it won't hurt me that much personally. I think that saying, okay, I'm not even going on Instagram for this time frame. I'm gonna like focus more so. Like I like the idea of YouTube Shorts. I actually love it almost in terms of being able to make content there that pours directly into my overall strategy, right? Of having a YouTube channel. But I think at the end of the day, the most important thing that I've learned is, and Benjamin says he doesn't use Instagram much. So let me know, what do you use more than Instagram? Do you use TikTok? Do you watch not Reels, but YouTube Shorts more? Like I'm kind of curious about that. But I think what I learned is like not putting all your eggs in one basket. And probably for me, the thing that's the most interesting right now for me is is my Patreon, which I think is going to be very important just to have that kind of going on. My YouTube channel definitely is an important piece, very important piece. And then like I mentioned earlier, a newsletter, like but not a traditional one where I'm selling, hey guys, I have this new chord pack or anything like that. Certainly that could be part of it, but I just want to have a place to be able to share anything and everything that I want. And I don't want it to be niched down to, oh, this newsletter is specifically for this type of person. I want it to be more so like every week I'm sending, a page of information or and stuff that's on my mind. So whether that's something that my daughter did the other day. I have a 4 month old, right? So something, seeing her stare at me as I'm eating and then start just mimicking the chewing motion. I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, this is incredible to see, to witness. I want to share that with people who are interested. People who are interested might be my family members who I'm not going to text that to. I can't think to text everyone that information because I don't have, I just can't do that. But having that newsletter will be a way for them to be aware. But then also, what about, I don't know, something that I'm excited about musically? Instead of, only thinking to make videos for this stuff, maybe there's like, hey guys, I just experienced something transformative on the music front lately that's making me feel like I don't need or even want anything else to create music on for the foreseeable future, which is the fact that I have this setup that I can bring anywhere, and I have my main keyboard at home, the Roland Phantom. But let me read some of these comments. So most of the time it's to see a picture and dip. Got you. That's what Benjamin says on Instagram. I feel you there. And Justin says, "What is the best platform to promote yourself on? I am in my mid 30s and currently refuse to get on TikTok." So let me answer that, Justin. I don't know the answer to that question. What's the best one to promote yourself on? Some people that you talk to will say, oh, "Guys, let me know if my mic level is coming in high or if it sounds all right." Um, Most people would say that it's probably good to maybe pick one or two platforms. Hey, Jay, what's going on, bro? How are you, man? To pick one or two platforms and kind of focus in there. And I don't know if there is an actual answer. I look at Instagram personally as the following. I think that having a digital resume that is a place that people can quickly go check out and see what you're doing. That's how I see Instagram for me personally. Not necessarily a place where I'm just going to be like always posting constantly and sharing everything that's always going on. That I don't feel good about that right now in the current state that Instagram kind of is. I feel like when I meet someone out, like, oh, instead of exchanging phone numbers, hey, let's exchange Instagrams. Like that's kind of how I see it. And not even necessarily let's follow each other on Instagram because if I just meet someone, do I want to have their information automatically, showing up on my stuff that I'm checking all the time? But then again, in hindsight, like maybe I'm not going to be checking it all the time, so it doesn't even matter who I follow as much because I'm not going to be using it to consume. I'm going to be using it to just look professional and show people quickly, especially with those pinned posts. Like for Justin, I'm also in my mid 30s, by the way. You can just kind of have your three main things that highlight who you are in your profile description, as well as those three pin posts. So I don't know, just a couple ideas there. And then what is the best? And then Benjamin says Twitch is a pain for me because it's too many distractions. Twitch, interesting. So I have thoughts on that too, as you know, Benjamin. We spoke about that a little bit before. But when it comes to like live streaming, um, this is cool. YouTube, live streaming on YouTube, interacting with a nice chat. You guys are interested in what I'm talking about. I'm interested in what y'all are kind of including. So this I can see kind of getting better, and me continuing to use this as a platform. And something just keeps pointing back to like YouTube having. They're not doing everything right, but they're doing a lot right, I think, in terms of having different verticals or different ways to create content, whether it's live or posting. Justin says YouTube is my main primary method of media consumption. Not a fan of YouTube Shorts, and that's interesting too. So not a fan of YouTube Shorts. I am a fan, not of watching them. I mean, I do watch a decent amount. But I'm a fan of making them because I watched a video by my man Chris Ramsey, and that's not my man. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. Maybe eventually I'll be able to get someone like him on my show, which would be dope. But it just changed the game for me in terms of how he goes about making shorts, and he has like millions of views on his shorts, and not his shorts, but yeah. But he just broke it down. He just uses a camera and doesn't use professional setup and just talks regular, and it's really well done. So I urge you guys to check that video out. You could type in Chris Ramsey space Peter McKinnon, and you should maybe find it. Um, you said, yeah, I don't. You said I can't stand TikTok, and I don't care for YouTube Shorts. Twitch can be dope. Dadson is dope, but you were right about the distractions there. Yeah, Dadson is. Yeah, he's definitely a dope dude. Jay Murphy says, "Sup? I understand the purpose of YouTube Shorts, but it's not enjoyable." For YouTube Shorts, someone mentioned this. I would love for my channel, because this is important. Maybe some of you guys watch my stuff more so long form content. Maybe you enjoy the live streams. Clearly, you guys are here kind of vibing with me, and maybe you don't care for my shorts. It would be great if my channel can separate the two. Like, I don't like the idea of creating a Khordmaster Shorts channel. I hate that idea a lot. It just seems stupid, honestly. But I would like to have like one channel, and maybe you could, I don't know, be subscribed to, like, you can indicate whether or not you like shorts or don't like shorts. But the fact is that they want everyone to like shorts, and they're going to keep forcing it down people's throat, is what it is. I understand the purpose. Oh, it was good. Now you're low. Now I'm low. Did I turn this? Okay. So I turned this low. I guess this is better now. Doing good, bro. Keep doing what you do. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think YouTube, you have to be very consistent. I see some guys dropping a video every day. That requires some serious dedication. And that's a great point too, man. Yeah. And so here's the deal with dropping a video every day. Like, if you got, let me actually check. Let me see how this video is doing. So I dropped a video recently, inspired by Chris Ramsey, who I mentioned earlier, and I just took my phone and just talked about the OB4 for a minute, edited it, cropped it down, and it's doing well, right? It has like 700 views right now, so people are seeing it, 28 thumb ups. So that was easy to make. That was quick and easy to make. So I do want to kind of double down on that and start creating some more content on that front for sure. And then I do want to do these live streams more as well, just like this. I think this is fun for me. And just being able to have a deeper connection with people. What I do need to figure out is, and you guys can let me know in the chat, I'd be interested in hearing the thoughts between having a live stream that is specifically scheduled, kind of like Mobile Music Pro and Vortex, what he does on Wednesdays, I think at noon my time, 9 his time, I believe, and versus just doing it random. Like, there's a good chance that it's better to do the former, to have the scheduled thing, which I can see myself actually doing now, because I have the studio and I actually have a schedule. So whatever today is, Friday morning, I can see myself doing this every Friday morning with no issues. But I have to figure that out and see if people, well, I imagine people would prefer that. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. I like to be able to tailor what shorts I am shown. I like your shorts and Marlo digs too, but it goes from that to a content creator. I would never. I see. Yeah. Rather, yeah. I mean, and I appreciate that compliment. You just have to kind of be, I guess, selective with how you consume, when you consume, and like when you start to feel like I feel sometimes, which is like, all right, there's too much going on the consumption front, and I need to kind of take a step back from it, then I just think it's important to pay attention to those signs as well. And so, yeah, that's kind of where that is. So I'm gonna do some more music stuff now. Let's go. thanks so much for joining. I genuinely appreciate it. Let's get that reverb back. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate it, and have a great day, and look forward to seeing you on the next one, hopefully. So this is dope too. So you can let me see how I want to do this. I want to get a little faster with maneuvering around here, but essentially I could turn duck on, and so I can, what can I do? I could quickly go into the track like I am right now and change, like, filter, for example. So I can just set this up like this if I just want to kind of turn, you know, like make it high pass only. So that's one thing you could do. I think there's a way. He said, "What was it?" Hey, thank you, man. Let me see. I think the previous track. Dang, I should probably remember, because I always like knowing what really hits. Oh, that was the that was this one. Let me see. Let me find it again. I don't know where that is. No. Yeah. Let me see. It was this one. Let me turn. I'll stay here for a little bit. Yeah, this is dope. Hey, Lewis, what's going on, buddy? Check it. We got my man Lewis. Wait, I gotta know how to pronounce your last name. Here we go. Let's wait for the top of the bar again. Check it. Yeah, let's go. We got my man Lewis Lazuka in the building, giving the positive vibe. And we got my man Benjamin, who's feeling the drums right there. So let's go ahead and listen to them by yourself like this. Check it. By yourself like this, yeah. By yourself like this, yeah. Check it. Let's go and bring the synths back into the beat, yeah. And I want this to have a little more. Well, let me see actually what I want to do here. So, oh yeah, what I was demoing was the fact that you can switch up the filter like that. Pretty cool. And I know that it's cool. And then I don't even know what this does here. Oh, mid EQ. I can rock with that. Alright, so I gotta figure that next chord out. So the first one is so that's a D minor 7. And then let me see this next one. Oh, it's that, I think. And then it's So let's freak these drums a little bit. We gon' freak the drums a little bit. We gon' freak the drums a little bit. Let's see how to do that again. Oh, I like this. So again, some of the cool things that you can do on the OPZ is these performance effects. Let me turn this off really quick, hang on. So you can do some really cool things like those performance effects that I was just using just now. The one that I was just hearing, I don't know if you guys have headphones on or not, but I can press this button and it'll make the I forget the name of this performance effect, but it'll basically make the drums bounce between left and right. So some type of auto panning type thing. So let's listen to that. And we can also do that same thing with the sounds, like the non-drums. So that's fire to me that you can do that, right? So you can just make something just bounce all over the place. All right, we're gonna go to another song now. One of my favorite tracks I've ever made. Can we just listen to that for a second? So I just changed the mute group and made the whole feel just sound like it's like it's stumbling or something, kind of like I did over my words just now. I'm gonna do it again. It's just a mute group like this. So one thing I need to do though is I need to like what is it again? Snapshot. I need to store. I wonder if the OP1 field has a different or better way of like favoriting or storing song or sounds, because as you can see when I'm like going through sifting through different sounds and different patches on here, I kind of don't know what's what. I have no idea like what I'm gonna find, so I just kind of like look around. But to have like a bank of stuff that you know is like performance-based sounds that you like using with OPZ, for example, I think that would be really cool. I believe that on the original OP1, you can only, I think you can only delete the snapshots that you created on here by connecting it to a computer. I could be wrong about that, but it just kind of, they just store them here, and these are my snapshots that I created. Can't even hear that. Oh, it's because I'm holding this. Here. Check you out knowing about the new OP1 without owning one. You've been watching your videos. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, Benjamin. Well, it's interesting. Interesting you say that, and I'm gonna try to work on something because I know what your price point is. So once I'm at a place now where I'm having so much, maybe rich teenagers, where I'm having so much fun making this content. So it's just fun to do, and also my battery. No, my battery's good. Yeah. So I'll talk to you. We'll see if we can do something. You know what I'm saying? Use a little bit of my influence, you know what I'm saying? See if we can make something work there, because that would be cool to get that in your hands, some type of way. What else was I gonna just say? I forget what I was gonna say. I forgot. I forgot. Sorry. Another one of my favorite joints. Thanks, bro. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Boom, boom, doom, doom. I am having so much fun right now, and I'm going to switch the mute groups to number one and bring in this other sound that is very interesting. Boom, boom, ba-doom, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That needs to be a little louder. How do I do the mixer on this again? I think it's... My man Benjamin said, "Call Tetris and get." Yeah, man. I need to make some of those things happen, man. That's a major goal of mine right there. Getting this type of music in a game for someone to, like, someone needs to hear this in their game that they're playing right here. All right. This was a lot of fun. Just want to say thanks to everybody who joined my live stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to do this again very soon. Y'all will see me here live next week, probably multiple days. But I am going to get ready for my meeting with a potential parent who is going to sign up for tutoring with KMETs. And I'm excited to have this, actually a face, not face, but a Zoom meeting so we can chat and I can, do my thing and see if she's interested. But yeah, Benjamin, appreciate you always, man. You always show up and you always support, and I definitely love that. And everybody else, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want, and subscribe if you want, if you're not already, because I think that helps notify y'all when I go live. I actually am starting to do that with people who I enjoy going, popping into their live streams from time, and again, that's not what I want to say, from time to time. There we go. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace. And also...